Have you tried making money online, but nothing seems to work? You've probably watched countless videos. Maybe you've even signed up for a few programs or bought a course. But when you look at your income, it's still sitting at zero. If that sounds familiar, then this video might be exactly what you need right now. Today, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest reasons people fail to make money online. But more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix each one, step by step, so you can finally start seeing some real results. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the last point is a game changer and it might completely transform the way you approach this whole thing. Alright, let's jump into reason number 1, having no clear direction. This is a classic trap for beginners. You start out with a ton of excitement and energy, but you don't have a real plan. You hear about dropshipping, so you try that for a week. Then a friend mentions crypto, so you jump over to that. Then you see a video about freelancing, and then another one about affiliate marketing. You're constantly hopping from one shiny object to the next, and when none of them work instantly, you assume the problem is the business model itself. You think, oh, dropshipping is dead, or affiliate marketing is desaturated. But the real problem isn't the model. It's the lack of focus and structure. Think about it. Any real business, whether it's online or a physical store, requires a solid plan and dedicated effort. You wouldn't open a coffee shop and then decide to sell car parts the next week, right? The same principle applies here. Making money online requires focus. So, instead of chasing every new trend that pops up on your feed, I want you to pick one model, just one, commit to it, and then learn it properly. Find a step-by-step roadmap from someone who has actually achieved what you want to achieve, and follow it. Don't deviate. Clarity is what removes the confusion and the overwhelm. Once you have a clear path forward, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. Now for reason number 2, trying to do everything all by yourself. This is where so many people get completely overwhelmed and burn out before they even get started. They think they need to become an expert in everything overnight. They try to build a website from scratch, which means they have to learn web design and coding. Then they need to write all the content, so they have to become a copywriter. Then they hear about SEO, so they try to master search engine optimization. On top of that, they're trying to set up complicated sales funnels and figure out email marketing. It's just too much for one person to handle, especially when you're just beginning. That's a recipe for disaster. But here's what the smart beginners do instead. They understand that they don't have to be the expert in everything. They either find and follow a very structured, proven blueprint that lays out every single step for them, or they use a simplified system that removes all that technical complexity. They leverage tools and platforms that are designed to make the process easier. You have to remember, you don't get extra points for struggling alone. No one is going to give you a medal for spending 3 months trying to build a website that you could have set up in a day with the right tool. You get paid for getting results, not for the struggle. So find a system or a mentor that can simplify the process for you. This brings me to reason number 3, and it's a big one: sending traffic the wrong way. I see this all the time. A beginner gets their affiliate link, and they start spamming it everywhere. They drop it in Facebook comments, they post it on forums, they send it in DMs to strangers. There's no trust, no explanation, no context. It's just a random link. And then they sit back and wonder why nobody is clicking, and more importantly, why nobody is buying. Here's the truth: people don't buy from random links. They buy from people and sources they know, like, and trust. They buy when they understand what they are getting into and how it can help them. Think about your own behavior. Would you click on a mysterious link someone posted in a comment section? Probably not. That's why having a simple hub, like a basic website or a landing page, is so crucial. This page doesn't need to be fancy. Its job is to explain the opportunity, build a little bit of trust, and guide your visitors step by step. It pre-warms them. It educates them. When you educate people and provide value first, you build that trust. And that education dramatically increases your conversions. Instead of just throwing links at a wall and hoping something sticks, you're creating a guided journey for your visitors. Next up, reason number 4, expecting overnight results. Let's be real for a second. We've all seen those flashy videos and ads promising you'll make $10,000 in your first 7 days with this one weird trick. It's tempting to believe, because we all want that quick win. But the reality of building a real, sustainable online income is very different. It takes time. The first few weeks, and maybe even the first few months, are about learning the ropes. They're about testing different approaches, seeing what works and what doesn't, and constantly improving your process. It's a learning curve. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't plant a seed today and expect to have a giant oak tree with a tire swing tomorrow. You have to water it, give it sunlight, and be patient. Consistency always beats hype. The people who truly succeed online are not always the smartest or the most talented. They are the most consistent. They show up every day, even when they don't feel like it. They do the small, boring tasks that eventually add up to big results. So, adjust your expectations. Get rid of the get-rich-quick mindset and replace it with a get-rich-for-sure mindset, built on patience and consistent action. And finally, we've arrived at reason number 5. Having no simple monetization plan. This one might hit home for a lot of you. Many people get good at creating content. They make videos, they write blog posts, they post on social media, but they don't have a clear path that leads their viewers or readers to a solution. Their content just ends. Every single piece of content you create should answer one simple question: what happens next? When someone watches your video or reads your post, where do you want them to go? What is the next logical step you want them to take? If there's no clear call to action, if there's no next step, you lose them. They'll just click away and forget they ever saw your content. That's why having a structured path is so important. You need a system where visitors can learn more, explore the options, and if it's right for them, choose a solution that helps them. Maybe it's a done-for-you shortcut, a helpful tool, or a more in-depth course. This creates a natural flow. It removes friction from the process. And when friction is removed, people are much more likely to take action. So, always be thinking about that next step and guide your audience toward it. So, now you know the 5 biggest mistakes. If you're serious about finally fixing them and building a real online income, I want to help you take that next step. There's a resource linked in the description below this video that explains a simplified path, specifically for beginners who don't want to get bogged down building everything manually from scratch. Go ahead and take a look, study the information, and then decide if it's a good fit for your personal goals. Because just watching this video isn't going to change your income, but taking focused, intelligent action will. If this video helped you see things more clearly, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.